In this video, we are going to walk you through how to assemble the wall cabinet. To get started, you will want to make sure you have a few tools on hand before you begin. You will need a Phillips drill or screwdriver, number 2 and number 3, a box cutter, a hammer or a mallet, a measuring tape, and a pencil. Now that we have all the tools required, let's unpack your delivery box and take a quick inventory of the materials to make sure we have everything we need. Refer to your supplied assembly instructions for the exact number of pieces in your delivery. Using the box cutter, open the box and remove everything inside, checking to make sure you have everything. Be sure to check for any items that may have been damaged in transit. Here are a list of items included. 5 panels, 2 A panels, 2 B panels, panel C, panel D, 1 to 3 shelves. If it is a cabinet with no shelves, you will not have this item. A cabinet with 1 shelf will have only 1 shelf included. Panel E, 1 or 2 doors. 12 to 14 conformat screws, 2 hinges per door, 4 shelf clips per shelf. Assembly. To start, you will take the first panel A and lay it on a secure surface. Make sure the front is facing you and the back is furthest away from you. Next, you will place the hinge mounting plate onto the gable. You will need to line up the screws with the 2 pre-drilled holes. Ensure the hinge mounting plate has the raised end facing inward toward the back of the panel. Use a Phillips number 2 to secure the screws to panel A. When securing the hinge mounting plate, be sure to leave the screws slightly loose to install the doors at a later step. These will be tightened at the end of the cabinet assembly. If you have 2 doors, repeat these steps to attach the hinge mounting plate for the second panel A. Before we move on to the next step, prepare your Phillips number 3. Next, we will attach panel B. You will notice that there are wooden dowels pre-installed. You will line these up with the pre-drilled holes in panel A. Ensure the fronts of both panels are lined up and the back groove is facing inward. Repeat this step with the second panel B and attach it to the other side of panel A. Now insert panel C in between both panel Bs. Line up the pre-installed dowels to the corresponding drill holes and attach. Lastly, take the remaining panel A and insert the pre-installed dowels into the corresponding drill holes. Use your mallet to lightly tap the panels in to secure. Now we are ready to use the conformat screws provided to fasten the panels together. Start by inserting your conformat screws into the pre-drilled screw holes. Use your Phillips number 3 drill head to secure these screws. Make sure that the screw head is inset slightly past the surface so that the cabinet can be properly installed. Safely turn the cabinet over and repeat the process with panel A right side. Your cabinet box is now ready for doors and shelves. Now safely turn the cabinet upwards. First, we will add the adjustable shelving. Depending on how many shelves you have, this process may be repeated until all of your shelves are installed. To install the shelves, first we will need to insert the shelf clips. Insert the shelf clip into the hole at the level that you would like your shelf to sit, with the flat side facing upward. Repeat this process with the remaining 3 clips, making sure that you are at the same height with each clip on the side panels. Now you can put your shelf in place. Repeat this process with your remaining shelves. Now we are ready to install the doors. Prepare your drill by adding Phillips number 2 drill bit. Place panel E on a non-abrasive surface to avoid any scratches on the surface finishing. Insert the round end of the hinge into the hinge opening. The long piece of the hinge should be hanging off the door and facing you. Once you have added the hinge into the hinge opening, use your mallet to lightly tap it into place. Ensure there is no space between the hinge and the hinge door. Now, using your Phillips number 2 drill bit, screw the door hinges into place using the small screws provided. Repeat this process if you have more than 1 door. Once both hinges are secured on the door, it's time to fasten the door to the cabinet. Clip the hinge to the door onto the hinge mounting plate on the cabinet. Ensure you clip the hinge on the bottom before you clip the hinge on the top. Please reference the install instructions if you need a little extra support here. Now repeat this process for your next door if you have a second door to install. Congratulations! Your wall cabinet is now complete.